Hello everyone, welcome to the next edition of Birdland Music Hour. It's time to talk about music. Christmas is around the corner. It's 8 more weeks from today.
Yep, I'm ready for it. You give me a big present this year?
Same as every year.
Yeah, but this year, let's hope the roaches are alive.
Let's hope. There's always hope. Alright, you ready? Let's go. 74 years young, Buddy Guy. Here's Living Proof. One of the older statesmen, maybe the oldest statesman.
I thought that was elder.
Elder? Okay. Along with B.B. King. Buddy Guy is back and has not missed a lick. Great record. The title of it, Living Proof. He's got a duet on here with B.B. King that just smokes. He's got a cut on here with Carlos Santana. Buddy Guy, blues guitarist, one of the greats. Check him out. And that's from our friends at Silvertone, Jive BMG.
Very good, very good.
Next, if you don't listen to Don Imus, you should. Imus Ranch. This is his second volume of the CD where all the proceeds go to his ranch. All proceeds, not just some of them, for cancer children. Children have cancer. And on this second volume, he has a great collection of people doing tunes that are exclusive to this disc.
There's even a Friedman on it.
The great Kinky Friedman, Levon Helm, Jamie Johnson,
Adam Duritz.
Adam Duritz does a great version of Orange Yvonne's Carmelita. And my favorite cut so far on here is Hayes Carl doing a version of Roger Miller's King of the Road. On New West Records, Imus Ranch, great record, proceeds for a good cause, great music. Check this out.
Is Volume 1 still available?
Yes, it is.
Get them both.
And last, but certainly not least, the return of Guster, the quirky folk pop band, is back for, I think, their 6th or 7th CD after a tenure on Reprise Records. This is their first on Universal Republic. Quirky, folk, pop, fun. Did I leave any words out? Good.
Good.
Check them out. Great harmonies, great hooks. Guster. And that's what I got.
So since we're talking quirky music, here's one called The Ghost of the Saber-Toothed Tiger. You gotta hear this one. This one's good. This is kind of like a 60s version of Simon and Garfunkel, only Garfunkel's a girl, but Simon is Sean Lennon. Interesting acoustic type of musical CD. Sean always makes quirky music and always makes really good music. Sometimes it takes you a while to appreciate it. No Yoko.
Good.
She's they thank her on it, but she's not on it physically. Good CD. It's kind of like he and she with a little quirkiness to them. Good harmonies, nice songs, real nice songs. Like, remember his last one was a soundtrack to a movie?
I did.
That was excellent. This is just as good. Since we're talking product placement, you know there's only 2,999 of these left in the whole world.
Because you have one of them?
Because I have one. I opened them early. Ooh, they caught me. 10 Green Apples is the name of it. It's a compilation of 10 songs that were previously unreleased, and at least in the form they put it in.
If they're unreleased, then it's
right,
previously.
Right. But some of the songs you'd recognize because they were released in different versions. Oh, that's very good. Mary Hopkin, James Taylor.
My friend.
You're going to make me forget what I'm supposed to say. Cue card. We need a cue card. This is really good. And you get this with it. Shirt, CD.
So it's a package deal.
Package deal. Only for independent record stores. You won't be able to find this in your local or other stores.
And hurry up because they made 3,000 and they're down to
2,999.
And the T-shirts are all in extra large. They made
That's one size fits everybody who can fit in an extra large.
And if it doesn't fit you, either gain weight or lose some weight.
Starting on Tuesday, they're re-releasing all that Apple stuff again. Finally, after we've inundated you with newsletters about it.
The whole catalog.
So I picked the one that interested me the most, even though I bought most of them. I won't say all of them because I have some of them. This is Mary Hopkin. This was actually her second album.
Those were the days, my friend.
And that's not on there. That's on the first one, which also comes out with the new Apple stuff. Very good. Some political lyrics. Her voice is wonderful. She married her producer, was it Tony Visconti?
Who produced Bowie, among other people.
Bowie. There's 3 extra cuts on this, which are all good. Everybody who's into this singer-songwriter female side should pick this up because it's that good.
And this is 1968.
This was 1968? I thought it was 1971. I don't know. And what label is it
71.
on? I'm not sure.
It's on Apple through EMI.
Through EMI, right. So it's really good. It's really good. And last but not least, 3.5 solid hours of Transatlantic with Portnoy from Dream Theater. Is Dream Theater around anymore?
Yes.
Okay, I heard rumors they might be breaking up after the next.
Well, after your
series.
review, they may.
They're probably already heading for the roads. That's why it's Transatlantic.
It used to be called Trans-Pacific.
I thought that was a railroad. The history of Utah or something like that. Well, anyways, Transatlantic, lead singer is Neil Morris. He's one of them. There's 5 guys in the group. I know when you buy their stuff, it only shows 4, but they have an extra guy on this one. Because, like I said, 3.5 hours of music and a good price. $22.99 if I remember right on CD. Also a DVD which has 2 hours of extra material on it. So, really good progressive sounding. If you like the early Genesis or Yes or stuff like that, that's what this is.
What if you don't like that?
By the Mary Hopkin. And that's all I've got for this week.
All right, there's music, live music always floating around. 2 things I'd like to mention that might interest our listeners. The Beatles no.
Yeah, that's the third one.
November 9th, Tuesday at the Norva, the return of Robert Earl Keen. It seems like he comes almost once a year, or pretty close to it. If you don't have your tickets, get that. That'll always be a great night. And also on the 29th and 30th, Halloween weekend, the return of the legendary string cheese incident
it's
to
called Halloween.
To the scene of the crime, Hampton Coliseum.
And you said the Beatles were getting back together?
Beatles are not getting back together.
Yes, they are. Saturday night. They might not look the same.
Fab Four are playing at the Ferguson Center. There's a lot of Beatle cover bands around. This one is helmed by Jimmy Vivino, who's played with, among other people, Al Cooper, session guitarist, was in Conan's band.
John Sebastian,
and the bass player in the band is Will Lee, from Saturday Night Live fame, and I've seen a lot of Beatle cover bands, and I think if this one is not the best, it's pretty close to it. And they're doing
2 sets.
2 sets. The first set, or one of the sets, is they're doing
Abbey Road
in sequence in its entirety, and they do a second set of just Beatle tunes. No costumes for these guys. They come out in street clothes. They don't need costumes. They're that good. So check out any of this music, and I think that's it. We've still got more music coming in this fall. Every week we're getting new and used vinyl. Listen, support our local radio. Public radio's having their fundraising.
Was that Paul McCartney?
That was Paul McCartney. Public radio's having their fundraising drive right now. Support them. Hunter Hughes, Paul Chagru, Jazz with Jay Sennett, Jack Frieden, the local Cubs, the Norva, the Tap House. Jewish Mother should be opening soon.
Yeah, in 2 different forms.
If I left out a local live venue, let me know. And that's it. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.